Welcome to my art talk. So this has become one of my favourite sketchbooks. It's full, there's not another empty page in it, and it's become great source material because wherever I go I always have a sketchbook with me, especially if I go to a museum, and I'm always sketching quick drawings of what I see. So when I was in Vienna last year, I made a sketch. I went to the Heidi Horton Museum in Vienna and made this sketch of a little parrot. She had this beautiful brass parrot, Heidi Horton's brass parrot. And as part of my online drawing year, I'm taking a course in printmaking again to just give me a bit more further information about printing and what to do, because I love printing, I have to say. It's become my second love after painting. And so working from my little sketch, I made this rather lovely parrot print, which I'm very happy with. It's a varied edition print. There are only 17. It's entirely hand printed by me, which means me with a wooden spoon using a lot of elbow grease. And I sent it to someone because I was happy about it, and I thought, oh, I'll send them a picture of my parrot. And I got the answer back, what's it for? What's it for? And I thought, I answered, well, what is anything for? Does everything have to always be for something? Because that's the whole point of art. Art is not for anything. Art, if nothing else, has to be meaningful but free from purpose. The minute art is for something, then it's no longer art. It's as simple as that. Then it's advertising or propaganda or anything else. And one other thing I want to think about at the moment is beauty, because I've been having a lot of discussions with people on Instagram and everywhere about beauty and perfection. I've mentioned this to you before. Beauty has always existed in the world. And the important thing is that people noticed this and depicted it. It was first noticed by the Greeks. They portrayed beauty on the human figure. They took the human figure as the most beautiful thing. It has to be purposelessness, but attract attention and appeal. It has to be man creates forms or recognizes forms that are purposeless, but still seem to attract attention and appeal. So that's the whole point. What's it for? It's purposelessness, but attractive. Why do people look at themselves in the mirror? This is their unconscious desire for reflection. When you reflect something, the beautiful thing we can reflect and relate to something in ourselves and can deal and work with it. Self-reflection is the original mode of human freedom, which culminates in the fact that we are even able to reflect on ourselves by being able to say, I made this. This is a prerequisite for creating something that is neither cultic, means worshipping something, nor subordinate to what is useful. So my parrot is no less something than that cooking pan you're making lunch with. It is something for itself in the world, something that exists freely. Immanuel Kant said, beauty is what pleases without concept. It is pure pleasure. And believe me, I think there's little pleasure in the world at the moment. Therefore, all the more need for beauty. What do you think? What's it for? Beauty is a totally subjective experience. So you will all experience it differently, except that we are communal beings, and our task is to live in community with other people and cultivate ourselves within it, again, as Immanuel Kant said. Consequently, the purely subjective experience of looking must be exchanged with the experience with other people. Now an intersubjective dialogue arises. So, you say, oh, I don't know if I think it's beautiful. Oh, I think it's beautiful. Well, this is nice about it and that is nice. And I say, well, I like this, that and the other. That's the discussion, right? And at the end of which an answer can be found in freedom, respecting others, as to what is beautiful for everyone. This is how you move from the particular to the general. and from the general to the particular. That is always the path of art. What do you think? Thank you. Bye-bye.